How are you guys doing? Let's see how we can create a funny, unusual formation, trying to look through all the teams to find some kind of funny formation that's unusual with player rules, and basically save that and then load it for our MLO team. Okay, the first two teams I found was Bayern Leverkusen and UAE. So let's start with Bayern Leverkusen and see what's weird about it. Now you see a simple 4-3-3, but when you show the player rules, look where the wing forwards are. Now by rules, which been playing PES since forever, if I try to change player rule for him, it will not allow me any other position but SS. But because by default this is where it is, if I double click on him, he will change him to SS, and it will not allow me to put him as a wing forward again. So this is one of the formation that has kind of wing forward kind of narrowed down. And if you want to use this, you simply go to data management, save, you save it here, and then when you go to your Master League Online team, you come here again, you go data management, this time you load Leverkusen, and you can use that for your Master League Online team. Now there's another weird formation for UAE, which I'll show you that in a minute. Now here is UAE's national team formation. When you look at it, it's a simple 4-2-2-2, but if you look at the player rules, now you have a CF drop down here. Normally the only position you'll allow to move and custom it is a SS. So if I touch this, it will not allow me to make it as a CF again. And your left midfielder here and the right midfielder is very close to the mid. If I click on it here, the only position will allow me is CMF and AMF. So this is one of the rare default formation. Again, you can go to data management, save it and load it to your Master League Online. I normally use this, what I do, I change this guy here to an attacking midfielder, and I will have some weird formation with close-up left and right midfielders, and my strikers drop down. Normally I use a target man for my Master League Online because he just stays there for the ball, hold the ball, attacking midfielder when he goes makes a run. So let me know guys if you've seen, share your weirdest formation that you've ever seen. I've got my Facebook page, I've got a thread on Pro Evo Network, on PES Fan. Just post your photos. You know, if you see any weird formation on Master League Online, let me know. Or if you know how to do these weird formation, how to move the position. I don't know if it's some kind of bug. I mean, no offense, but those French and Spanish players can create weird stuff. I mean, they're like mastered all the bugs in the game. They know everything about the game. Well, not all of them. Let's not judge all of them. But when I play online, it's always Spanish or French. They come up with these weirdest formations ever. And when you go online on Master League Online, if you want to see your player rules, now this is my opponent, Burkina Faso. That's the national team, I think. I won't be able to see the opponent's player rules. If I want to see that, I simply just do a man marking without man marking him. When you do a man marking here, you just hit R1, and this is the opponent's team. As you see on the left, on the right, he has Birch as a CF, and here I can see Birch as a CF. Now there's nothing wrong with this. So if you want to see the opponent's player rules, all you have to do is click on your player and your defender, and the man mark view will allow you to show the opponent's player rules. And if you come up across with any weird formation, let me know. Just post it, take a photo of it on Twitter. As I said, links are in the description, and just let me know, because I've never seen anything like that. Now, as far as I know, if I want to custom my own formation, I've got some of the weird ones. Sometimes if I'm playing online just for the banner, I use some weird formation. Now the one I've got saved up here, as you see, yeah, these players are not supposed to be center backs, but this is one of the weird ones. It's basically 3-5-2, and you have 5 players there pressuring the opponent. Sometimes I just use this for fun. And the second one I have here is another form of 2-3-5. which I don't have left and right back, I have two defensive midfielders. This has actually worked out pretty well. I normally use this, but maybe not have four players up there. I found out because your defensive midfielders always spread out to the wings to intercept, so I thought, you know, why not try this? And I actually worked this. I would not recommend use this formation, but try two centre backs and two defensive midfielders if your opponent's spamming you on the midfield a lot. And the third one here, another one that looks like a Christmas tree. We have right back, left back, centre midfielder, and we have three centre forwards with left to right wingers. This is 3-1-1-5. So you can come up with some crazy formation. Just you know, customize it yourself, move the players about. And as I show you there are certain things that you cannot do. Like I cannot add another striker there; it would just not allow me. As I showed you guys before, I have Bayer Leverkusen saved up. I showed you guys earlier. Now all I have to do is load. There's Bayer Leverkusen, and there you go. I have Bayer Leverkusen's formation, which has two wing forwards, weirdly. So, you know, this is probably good for Real Madrid. Maybe if you want to make this a bit more funnier looking, you have two wing forwards here. You may want to add another two strikers here, just to make it look a bit weirder. Yeah, it won't allow me. Now, the only way it will allow me to add another striker is to reduce my defenders. You have to have three defenders. So if I change one of my right backs to that, then I'll have another striker right there, and I can change this to this, and I will have another striker. No, I can. Okay, so yeah, I mean this is how. I mean, this is the only way I can think of how people come up with these weird formation. But then again, I'm limited. I mean, how the hell did that guy had Rooney up here as AMF? I don't understand. Or even Hulk as a wing forward in the box. That's just not possible. The only thing I can think of, maybe that guy was on a PC, because you can do a lot of tricks and, you know, glitches and, you know, the dark side of PES on PC. The only way I can think of, maybe he saved that formation, he created it from PC, and then basically just put it on a memory stick, put it in his console, and then load it. That's the only way I can think of. Otherwise, it's crazy. I cannot have Rossi here as a centre midfielder, like as I showed you previously in Vidal, which he was CB, sorry. Before we end this video, some of you may not know, or some of you may already know, I'm not sure. If you go to your data management and just enable one touch setting, okay, now come out of it and then go back again, and it will ask you to kind of create formations. You either leave it to the manager, so the manager will give you three formation based on your team, or choose manually, you create it yourself. I sometimes use this one, a simple setting. Here it allows you to choose between these. Now these are the normal ones: long ball counter, all out defense, blah blah. Now these ones are actually, I have been trying, and works pretty well. Now we're going to put our first one to out wide offensive, and our second one to, let's say, down the middle offensive, and our third one we put it to down the middle defensive. Now this will give us an idea of which formation to use if I want to play wide and be offensive, and so on for those two. So you press next, and it tells you here, my first tactic is all out wide offensive, my second one is down the middle offensive, and third one is down the middle defensive. And you keep that in mind. Okay, so this is out wide offensive. Nothing surprised, we all know 4-3-3 is the best formation to attack and defend out wide. So you see here, this is just the default 4-3-3. And the second one, which was down the middle offensive. Now we all know if you play with two strikers and two attacking midfielders, that's obviously you're attacking in the middle, but maybe your left and right midfielders kind of support you through attacking from mid, kind of counter on the flanks. What I do normally with this, I simply just drag those two back right here, and then just kind of make a formation that I want, because sometimes it varies. Like this formation is to attack down the middle, and when you have one it's already selected by AI, it may look better. So here we go, this is what we did to attack down the middle even more effectively. And this is, I'm just giving you ideas of come up with some crazy formations. And the third one we had is down the middle defensive. Now this is Italy's actually default formation, and I've tried this many times. It actually works pretty well. If I know it's the last minute, I don't want to lose or concede, normally what I do, I just bring these guys down here, select them as a defensive midfielder. If I want to lock down completely and do not let my opponent do anything, this is what I do. I simply add 2 Vinegars here, attacking midfielder, to kind of narrow it down a little bit, and here we go. Maybe put Florenzi on the wing so I have an option to counter on the wing or down the middle with Francesco Totti. So here's some other ideas. This doesn't look crazy, it's very simple, but I just wanted to show you guys what AI formation will select for you. So that was an idea for you to know what other options do you have to create some crazy formations. That's it for this episode, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, give us a thumb up, share, subscribe, just interact with me. If you have some crazy photos of some weird formation you made on Master League Online, just post it to my Facebook page, or just go to Facebook and type in PES 2014 MLO. I am the owner of that page, and you can post some of your crazy formation or private message me, or on PS Fan. I am the Gladiator on PS Fan. Also I am PESEP on Pro Evo Network. Pro Evo Network is the best place to be if you are sick of Master League Online, long ball spamming, unfair players. Then you should definitely sign up for Pro Evo Network, because we have some truly skillful players who actually plays football properly. Currently we have leagues, that a lot of stuff going on. It's a very, very friendly site. It's a good banner on the threads, every night talking there and arrange games, and sometimes we play 11v11 as well. So give that a check as well, guys. Give Pro Evo Network a check too. Links in the description. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. So until next time, I've been PESEP. Ciao for now.